Last month, I planted some bare root asparagus in this bed right here. I'd taken a lot of time to get the soil prepared, to get all the organic material mixed in with it. I ordered the bare root asparagus, and then I put it in the ground and waited and hoped, because there's no guarantee that after all of that work that it will pay off. But a couple days ago, the very first asparagus spears broke the surface and began growing. And I love asparagus and I love spring, because asparagus is among the first plants to emerge, and when they do, they grow very quickly. Well, on the same day that the asparagus broke the surface of that prepared soil, the GardenerScott channel surpassed 100,000 subscribers. I had that same joy, waiting for the growth, and then it happened, and now I'm just ecstatic that we reached it. I want to thank you for being one of the GardenerScott viewers, and possibly one of those 100,000 plus subscribers, because it does take a lot of work, but there's hope that it can reach a point, and then some doubt that it might actually happen, just like the asparagus. There is a bit of a tradition on YouTube by video creators who really care about their audience, they care about their subscribers. And that's to make a video when they get to that 100,000 subscriber point, to remember how we all got here, to think about what's going to happen in the future, and to share some of the gratitude that we have. And so that's what I'm doing today, is I'm giving the thanks to you for helping all of us become better gardeners and get to that point where 100,000 people around the planet have acknowledged that the GardenerScott channel is something worth paying attention to. Now, on that fateful day when we crossed that threshold, I was expecting it to happen, but I didn't know exactly when. As I went to bed, I knew we were close, but I didn't know how close it would actually be when I woke up. So I didn't get a lot of sleep, and I kept getting up through the night and checking the computer. And in the morning, as we got closer, I went ahead and recorded the screen to document when it happened. There's 997. I actually have butterflies thinking about this. This has been a long time coming. And then all of a sudden, it just happened very quickly, because so many people are watching videos right now. There's 998. This really is one of those incredible things. When you start making videos, you don't even think it's conceivable that you could ever reach this point. And then as it gets closer and you realize that it might happen, it just becomes overwhelming to think about the people all over the world that are watching your videos. And there's only 2 more people that need to subscribe to put GardenerScott over 100,000. And of course, right when you're anticipating it and you're expecting it to happen, it doesn't. Okay, let's see if this update gives us what we're looking for. Nope, the view count's going up, but the actual subscriber count is just holding right there. There's probably somebody at YouTube with a little dial that knows that we're doing this, and so they're waiting and waiting to build the anticipation. Come on. Come on. Just a couple more people. This is actually kind of funny because it was building so quickly there. Can you imagine if it just leveled off at this amount? There we go, 100,000 subscribers. This is just absolutely incredible. I have to take a screenshot of this to send out to everybody. This is just unbelievable. Thanks to everybody who had a part to play in this, because I wouldn't get here without all of the support from the viewers of the GardenerScott channel. I'm just overwhelmed. And I have some ideas for celebration later this afternoon. I'll have to share those with you too. Wow. This really is an emotional moment. It is pretty incredible. I started the GardenerScott YouTube channel many years ago with the goal of producing quality gardening information, and with the basic philosophy that if I can just help one person become a better gardener, then I've played a small role in making the world a better place, because maybe that person will share information with additional people. And before you know it, we've got thousands of great gardeners from just that one person's humble beginning. As the subscriber base grew, I didn't really pay much attention to it because the goal was just to keep producing quality videos. About 2 years ago, I got very serious about producing more videos on a regular basis and really tried to amp up the quality. And I'm still not where I want them to be. I think they're good videos, but I think they can be better, and I'm always trying to be better. Well, with each new subscriber, that was motivation for me to keep on going, because I started thinking that it's not just one gardener that I'm helping to become better, but now it's a global community. And that just is a mind-blowing concept. My simple videos are helping you and thousands of others really become better gardeners. It has taken a long time to get to this point. Those very first basic videos were done at a house that I lived in 10 years ago. And I moved shortly thereafter and really kind of stopped making videos because life got in the way. But then I picked it back up again and started producing videos from the Galileo School garden. So I've got a number of those out there. And my garden at the new house was actually improving, and I started filming some videos there as the plants were growing. And then just about a year ago, I moved to this property and began a brand new garden from scratch. And that's been the bulk of my videos over this last year, is how do you take some new space and build it into a beautiful garden. And I have to thank so many of you for subscribing during that period, because I continue to get comments asking, what's with the bare landscape? How come there's nothing growing? Well, I'm just coming out of winter. That's why the asparagus has just started to pop up. But I'm also building new beds and putting seeds in and putting plants in. And that's why the videos that are coming out now are documenting some things that are actually happening in the garden. And I look forward to the future videos over many years to come that will actually be in this garden space filled with plants. You may have seen the yellow grid lines in that previous shot. Well, that's one of my square foot gardening beds. And right here, I've already got plants growing in my straw bale garden. And behind me are some of the fruit trees that I planted for my home orchard. And I've made videos about all of those things because I really like doing all this and I really like making the videos. And it's so rewarding when someone that watches one of those videos then subscribes to join the GardenerScott community and be ready for the future videos that are coming out, because there will be a lot more that happens in this space. I do take a lot of satisfaction, not just from my own garden, but with the increasing numbers of the YouTube channel. And when I crossed that 100,000 threshold, I did celebrate. So thank you for helping me reach 100,000. We're all in this together. I couldn't have done it without you. And so I'm celebrating with special people, special scotch, even a special cigar. And I owe it all to you. Thank you. When you get right down to it, this is more about you than it is about me. You're the one who's watching the videos. You're the one who's giving thumbs up and commenting. You're the one who's subscribing. You're the one who's made this channel a success. You're the one that I make these videos for, because you're the one that I hope becomes a better gardener. And I started this channel with the intent of just helping one person to become a better gardener, and that would make the world a better place. Well, now look at where we've come to, and we have the potential of helping thousands of new gardeners from around the world become better gardeners. Subscribing helps. And so if you've been benefiting from these videos and haven't subscribed, I encourage that you do so we can start reaching some of these higher thresholds. Don't know if you know this, but YouTube rewards bigger, more successful channels. They look at it as, wow, people like this content. Let's expose it to more people. And then it continues to grow. Well, the more that this channel grows, the more people are exposed to the videos, and the more potential gardeners are out there. I think that's a wonderful thought, and you helped make it happen. Thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, from the depths of my soul, I thank you. I'm Gardener Scott. Enjoy gardening.